Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the second week of the Illinois Dota 2 League, or IDL for short. My name is Morgan, I'll be your commentator for the evening.
Dire
We are
team
in the
ban.
second week of IDL, and in case you guys didn't know, this tournament is split up into two parts. The first consisting of, I think, 3 weeks of group play, and then followed by a double elimination bracket where the winner will receive
10 seconds remaining.
$250. So not a
5
bad chunk of
seconds
change. Sorry
remaining.
about that, guys. So again, please let me know if you guys are having issues with the volume
Radiant team
or if the
ban.
volume dies out or just anything in general. Just feel free to post something in Twitch chat. I'm trying to follow along. Anyway, let's just get right into the game. So I really haven't had the opportunity to follow a lot of the games for the IDL and but kind of see
10
how the
seconds
new patch kind
remaining.
of affects each team's pick this game. So far we see a
5 seconds
first ban Nature's
remaining.
Prophet by Phoenix and the Wingman. I'm not really sure if that's kind of a respect ban
Reserve
or they're
time.
just afraid of the split push. Oh, sorry, I actually didn't introduce a team. So tonight we actually have 3 games for you. The first will be at 6 o'clock
Dire
right now, and
team
then we'll have an
pick.
hour break before we finish off the last 2 games.
Radiant
So right
team
now we have
pick.
Phoenix and the Wingmen against Playasaurus Rex. Playasaurus Rex is currently leading the group at 3-0 undefeated, while Phoenix and the Wingmen are currently 1-2. So it seems to be that Playasaurus Rex is a little bit favored, but good luck to both teams, and hopefully we have some exciting games tonight. So kind of going back to the picks and ban, we kind of see a Terrorblade plan here. I know a lot of pros feel that Terrorblade is a very strong pusher. He can push
10
towers very
seconds
fast
remaining.
without any items, and so we can kind of see why that
5
he's
seconds
banned out
remaining.
right now. So far, we have a a Dire first pick of Lycan.
Reserve
In
time.
6.81, Dire is probably one of the top picks in the patch, especially on the Dire side.
Radiant team pick.
You know, Lycan got nerfed in the last couple patches, but a lot of
Dire
his
team
spells, like
pick.
Howl and the Wolves, are just as strong as ever. What really got nerfed was his ultimate. That 1.5 transformation time can let a lot of kills escape. I know Ice Frog tried to balance that out with that increased movement speed, but that 1.5 transformation time can mean the difference between life or death for Lion. Still, Lycan, like Terrorblade, is a very strong pusher. Radiant will respond with first picking Visage and
Dire
Tuskar.
team
You
ban.
can probably already see the beginnings of some kind of aggressive or defensive tri-lane. Both Visage and Tusk have a lot of killing power, so
Radiant
I'll be
team
looking
ban.
forward to a lot of action for whatever lanes those two are on. Dire will answer back with a Enigma pick. Enigma is probably known as one of the fastest junglers in the game and offers a lot of team fight and pushing power.
10 seconds
So now on to the
remaining.
second ban phase, we have Drow bans. That's that famous
5
Drow
seconds
Visage
remaining.
combo that C9 really brought into the forefront. The Drow aura
Reserve
really
time.
buffs up those Visage familiars, turning them into a kind of a tower pushing machine. So looks like Phoenix and the Wingman are afraid of any fast push strats and just trying to cover their bases that way. However, Phoenix do have pretty strong push themselves, in my opinion. With Lycan and Enigma, there's already a nice little combo there with Howl and the Eidolons. They could probably
Dire
sneak in a
team
pretty
ban.
fast Rosh if they wanted to, even though Roshan was a little bit nerfed this patch. I'll still be looking forward to Dire trying to control the Roshan and seeing if they can use that advantage to push and end the game. Radiant followed up by banning Bane
10
here.
seconds remaining.
I think Bane's a pretty interesting ban. I'm not sure if really it's
5
worthy
seconds remaining.
of a ban. The second phase, Bane is a very strong support, has a lot of single target disable. So
Reserve
maybe,
time.
Playasaurus Rex will be looking to pick up, a very strong carry. Maybe play something closer to like a 4 protect 1 style. But, there's still a lot of picks left and a lot of bans left. So just
Radiant
all
team
speculating from
ban.
this point on. Next we have Phoenix and the Wingman banning the Crobulus. Did get nerfed, a little bit of a cooldown
Radiant
nerf to her
team
ultimate, but
pick.
still, what she does is pretty much the best in the game.
Dire
Pushing
team
towers and
pick.
having a lot of team fight presence, makes Crobulus worthy of a ban right here. We have Radiant here picking up a Faceless Void. Again, another hero that's been banned, but a lot of the heroes that were banned, that were nerfed in this patch are still very strong. They still do what they do, and Faceless Void is one of those heroes that one good Chronosphere can really turn a game around, and he probably has one of the best ultimates in the game, especially late game, where one
10
Chronosphere
seconds
into a
remaining.
team wipe just ends the game right there. And so I'm not really
5
sure how
seconds
Radiant
remaining.
want to lane this right now. It seems to be that Faceless Void will definitely be a core, but I'm not sure if it'll be kind of a farming Void or
Reserve
maybe a more
time.
traditional offlane Void that we've seen pro tournaments. But I think that Void's a very good pick against both the Lycan and the Enigma. Lycan may be very fast in its ultimate form, but having that Chronosphere to stop Lycan and possibly stop the Black Hole will be very valuable in these fights. Oh, excuse me, I also forgot that Radiant also banned the Tide Hunter. So Tide Hunter, again, everyone knows that he's a very strong team fighter. He has a very slight nerf to Anchor Smash. He's still a very strong offlane, can still farm Ancients. Alright, here we have the third pick for Phoenix.
Radiant
We have
team
the
pick.
Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit, I think, in my opinion, got a really significant buff just due to the fact that Wave of Terror turned into damage rather than HP removal. So now Vengeful Spirit not only has a great aura and a great stun, but you can also really kind of stack and provide a lot of utility for the team. He can cancel Blink Daggers, he can cancel Salves, and that's something like really annoying that Vengeful Spirit can provide in the lane. I know like way back, a couple years ago,
10
Vengeful Spirit
seconds
was
remaining.
a very popular support, and one of the most popular builds for her was
5
that
seconds
max Wave of
remaining.
Terror, max aura build with 1 point of Mystic Magic Missile, excuse me.
Reserve
And so
time.
we'll kind of see what kind of strategy Phoenix and Wingmen want to do with Vengeful Spirit, and see if they want to kind of focus on more of a pushing lineup or one of more of a gank heavy
Dire
lineup.
team
I know
pick.
Vengeful Spirit again is a very strong pusher. That aura, if she decides to max it, along with the like and how, will basically give their entire team probably around like 50 to 100 damage depending on what time of the game it is. So now we have Playasaurus Rex responding with a Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor, personally one of my favorite supports. I'm sure anyone who's played in a pub has seen how powerful that Ag's ultimate does. But this
10
game, they were probably
seconds
less
remaining.
likely to see a Witch Doctor kind of farm up an Ag Scepter. But
5
again,
seconds
Witch Doctor, even
remaining.
without the Ags, is a very strong support. His cast is great at kind of disturbing tower dives. It's
Reserve time.
decent at stopping any kind of push that Phoenix might have, but his heal and Maledict are also very good. Maybe the captains right now are kind of just drafting to their players like strengths rather than some of what the top picks are in the metagame. Although it's really hard to figure out the metagame at this point. But maybe these captains right now are just kind of draft picks
Radiant
that their
team
players are
ban.
just very comfortable with, and what's been working for them throughout the tournament. So Phoenix respond with a fourth pick, Mirana. Mirana, I know, seen a couple patches ago, was probably the most seen hero in the entire patch. She can do anything very well. She can gank. She's a decent farmer
10
and a late
seconds
game carry.
remaining.
And her, no, she has a lot of utility. One arrow is just as
5
good in the early
seconds.
game and the
5
late game.
seconds remaining.
It basically can take out someone for 5 seconds and let the rest of their team jump in.
Reserve time.
So I really like Phoenix's draft so far. They have a lot of flexibility and a lot of initiation. They kind of have the Vengeful Spirit swap, Enigma Black Hole, and Arrow to initiate these team fights. On the same note, Playasaurus Rex has pretty good initiation on their
Dire
side as
team
well.
ban.
Faceless Void, always a great initiator. Sorry about that. That's a message that I'm kind of breathing too hard in the mic. Hopefully, I can kind of like tone that down a little bit. So again, going back to the Playasaurus Rex lineup, you can kind of see that they
10
have a
seconds
lot
remaining.
of early game fight. Visage, Tusk, and Witch Doctor, all really strong early game
5
heroes.
seconds remaining.
Compared to heroes like Lycan or Enigma, who just don't quite come online until they hit level 6 with a couple items.
Radiant team
Playasaurus
pick.
Rex might be looking to take the fight to the Dire and see if they can have some kind of early game pressure. And it seems to be that the Tusk will be a core this game with a supporting Visage and Witch Doctor. In pubs, Tusk can normally play the mid position. He has a pretty good control with his ice shards and a decent, burst damage with his combo. Oh wow, what is this? Playasaurus Rex picking up a
Dire team
Meepo. Wow.
pick.
So hopefully, they have a great Meepo player. And again, sorry, I haven't really watched some of their games, but Meepo, very exciting pick, always fun to watch, and really a treat to see in the hands of the right player. So we'll see how kind of Phoenix and the Wingman respond. I do think their draft is pretty good at dealing with a Meepo right now, just because they do have a lot of single target focus. The Lycan Howl, Vengeful Spirit Aura, are all very
10
good at
seconds
focusing one
remaining.
hero, especially just along with like a Mirana Arrow or just like a
5
Malefice.
seconds
Alright, here we go,
remaining.
last pick for Phoenix and the Wingman. It is an
Radiant
Ember
team
Spirit.
pick.
So it seems to me that we'll have kind of like an off-man Mirana with a farming Lycan and a mid-Ember Spirit for Phoenix and the Wingman. And for, excuse me, Playasaurus Rex, we'll have that mid-Meepo, actually, mid-Tuskar. Actually, I'm not really quite sure how they'll lane. I know Meepo and Tuskar are both pretty strong mids, but I'm assuming Meepo will. Well, looks like is everyone here right now? Looks like they'll just be taking a look at their.
Prepare for battle.
Alright, looks like we're getting right back into it. Good thing, like, nothing really happened. Maybe, Playasaurus Rex revealed their hand a little bit with that aggressive offlane with the Void, um, Tuskar, and the Visage. Yes, I am talking right now, and hopefully people can hear me. Alright, so hopefully everyone can hear me. Hopefully the volume isn't too bad. Alright, so is there any volume at all? Hopefully there is, but alright, let's get back into the game, waiting for the last person of Wingman to load in. So again, for anyone who's just joining us, this is the second week of the Illinois Dota 2 League. Our first game will be Playasaurus Rex, who are currently 3-0 in the group stage, against Wingman and Phoenix and the Wingmen, who are currently 1-2. So it looks like we might have a little bit of trouble here with Mr. Pencilbird, but nope, looks like he's got everything under control. So again, let's get this game underway. So we have Phoenix and the Wingman on the Dire against Playasaurus Rex on the Radiant, and again, this is an AP remake. And let's just make sure everyone is choosing the right heroes. No shenanigans going on or anything like that. All right, everything seems to be looking good so far. So, what Playasaurus Rex had in the game before we remade was an aggressive tri-lane with that Visage, Witch Doctor, and Faceless Void. Now that tri-lane does not really have like the highest burst potential, but like against something like a Lycan and Vengeful Spirit, it should definitely be more than enough to shut them down. Alright, so alright, sorry about that. Looks like my audio should be fine, but again, no, keep telling me if there's any problems. Alright, so 25 seconds up before this game starts. And kind of just looking at this picks a little bit, I think, Playasaurus Rex might have the stronger lanes just because of that Enigma jungle. If Playasaurus Rex is able to kind of capitalize on the fact that Phoenix has one hero jungling and kind of really pressure some of those lanes, Playasaurus Rex might just run away with the game. They have really strong, mid-game team fight and early game pressure composition. Meeple, if he gets going, is a very strong hero. A lot of people say that Meeple is a little bit nerfed because that of the EXP and bounty change for when someone ends a streak or gets a kill. Meeple is one of those heroes that gets to 25 really quickly, and so that might be something that's against him. But this is for the Storm playing the Meeple, and we'll see how he does. So again, kind of just going back and introducing the teams. I introduced the Radiant last time, so let's start with the Dire. We have Acceptable playing the Mirana, Pencilburn playing the Ember, Evil Fork playing the Venge, Lo Mang Not, I think, playing the Lycan, and Rock On Roll, maybe, playing the Enigma. So again, let's take a look at these lanes. Again, we have that aggressive tri-lane for the Radiant, and if it's going against that Lycan and Venge, I think that the Dire top lane will have a really tough time trying to stop the Faceless Void. I think the Witch Doctor and the Visage can do a pretty good job of zoning Enigma out of the jungle. Let's see. So for right now, we have Witch Doctor with 2 wards on him. So let's see if they're kind of going to be looking to block any of Enigma's camps early on, or they just want to kind of use them defensively to protect their Tusker, who is mid. So mid Tusker, we actually haven't quite seen this in a program yet, if I remember correctly, but we'll see how he does. That Ice Charge change, in my opinion, is kind of a buff, kind of a nerf. It might be harder to trap people with Ice Charge just because you time it correctly to make sure that the trap is there when it explodes. So here we go, Meeple on the bot lane against Potom. I think this will be a pretty, wash map up. I think Potom, I'd have to give the edge to Potom a little bit just because she's a ranged hero. But once Meeple gets 2 clones, for the Storm, can put a lot of pressure on that Mirana. Just kind of poof farming the wave, checking runes. So again, one of the biggest changes in this patch is that there are 2 runes on each side. So I'm looking forward to the supports from the the Radiant side to kind of control the top rune, whereas Vengeful Spirit has to kind of spend all her time trying to keep this Lycan alive against this tri-lane. Against the mid lane, we have Tusker and Ember Spirit. I think this lane will be kind of tame, even though nice Ice Shard by Tusker, really forcing Ember to take a lot of damage. Again, Lycan having a really tough trouble in this lane so far. It's kind of take the last hits and denied. Lycan still nothing or Vengeful Spirit, so this lane kind of swinging in the favor of the Sentinel, but they got the lane pulled back while the Visage went to go pull. And so I think one thing I do notice is that Vengeful Spirit does have the ability to kind of pull this top lane. There's no ward to block off that camp, but again, that's very risky, kind of just leaving the Lycan just all by himself. But it's better for them to kind of get more XP, I think, and kind of just have Lycan just hang back a little bit and get some safe EXP, because he really isn't going to get that much farm this game anyway. So this looks like what Vengeful Spirit will do, kind of probably waiting for a stack, then pulling Vengeful Spirit again, being heavily zoned out by these 2 supports. Let's see how Enigma's doing. He's leading the charts in last hits right now, currently level 2, and the benchmark for Enigma players usually that level 6 by 5 minutes or 4 minutes, a very fast mech or a very fast blink dagger. So we'll kind of keep an eye on what Enigma exactly wants to do. He's already very low on mana right here. Let's see. Sorry, hopefully I don't miss any action here. It's my first time casting, so feel free to drop any criticism. I'll just keep trying to do my best during this cast. So far in the mid lane, we kind of see Tusker winning pretty handily against this Ember Spirit. Ember looks like he's going to try to take both runes. He has that boundary rune bot lane. That's one of the things I think that a lot of mid players have to keep in note. When the opposing mid player disappears to take one side of the rune, there's always a rune spawning on the other side. And if your team is securing that rune for your mid player, there's a very big possibility that the mid player from the other team will get both runes. That's double the healing, double the harass for someone like Ember Spirit who can spam out his Searing Chains or Flame Guard. Oh look, so we have slow from Visage. Looks like there's a good chance that might be the first blood. If there is a nuke, look out of range, and Time Walk's already used. So close getaway for the Lycan, And it's unfortunate that, Playasaurus Rex was not able to get that first blood, but there would be definitely more opportunities in this lane, since again, it's 3v2, but this is what you kind of expect out of a aggressive trial, and especially when you have your Enigma pretty unharassed in the jungle. The supports of Playasaurus Rex have not really rotated to kind of like stop the Enigma in any way. There's a couple nice wards down from the dire side, scouting any rotation that the Radiant might take to this side. Just gonna take a look at some of the other lanes right now. Meepo level 4 against Mirana. Meepo is definitely a little bit ahead. Overall, I'd say the lane's pretty even. Again, same for the mid lane. Tuskar is definitely ahead by a little bit. But, Ember has a little bit more HP, a little bit more pressure right now. And he seems to be the one kind of controlling the runes at the moment. Nice self cancel. That'll kind of keep Tuskar on his toes and make sure he can't get too aggressive here now. So let's see what exactly, that Wingman wanted to do. Lycan's getting shut down pretty hard. He has a pretty respectable 6 last hits, but this Void is definitely on the last hit charts. Second and last hit. He'll be pretty farmed. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I missed that kill right there. Looks like they kind of just caused Enigma in the jungle there with the Soul Assumption and Witch Doctor combo. Easy 1-2. They just kind of blew him up. Again, sorry about missing that. I was in the right part of the map, but I just couldn't, find that action there. Alright, so kind of going back mid lane again. I know everyone's just kind of farming. I guess top lane is definitely where you want to keep an eye on. A little bit of engage. Nice charge trap in, but nothing really to follow up. And too close to the tower for Tuskar to dive with his snowball. Excuse me guys, let me just get a quick drink. Initiation on the Vengeful Spirit. Nice time walk cast. No soul assumption not even needed. This is the strength of this top lane here. 2 range heroes with a Void, with a time walk. I think you just easily focus on one hero if they're out of position and pick them off. So nice play by Playasaurus Rex. They have a 2-0 lead so far into this game. And I think what Wingmen really want to do is kind of just try to farm for kind of like a mid-game kind of like push strategy where the Enigma has like a mech, where Lycan gets online, kind of just push down some of the towers. Playasaurus Rex is very scary on this top lane right now, and so they need like some way just to be a little bit more patient. Initiation on the Enigma here once again. Nice return kill with those Islands. Islands plus house, so much damage on Enigma. Nice 2 kills for Wingman, just getting themselves right back into the game. Oh wow, that's Sage here. What is this guy doing? Almost got the kill with his shockwave. That Howl plus Island combo, like I talked about in the early stage of the game, very scary. Lots of damage from those Islands, and there we saw, those 2 supports trying to punish the Enigma jungle, but Venge was there at the right time, and that's 2 easy kills for Wingman with that Howl and Island combo. Let's see what Lycan wants to max here. So right now he has 2 points in Wolves and 2 points in Howl. No surprise there. Oh, here we go. Vengeful Spirit level out of position. Soul Assumption. Sorry, Grave Chill. Where's the Soul Assumption? They're looking for it. Looks like I do not want to dive too hard. I think there's a chance that might have got the kill here. Tuskar going for the top room, Ember going for the bot. Looks like they're going to split the runes this time. And so, mid lane, it seems to be that they're still doing fairly okay. Tuskar still has quite a lead, actually. 10 creep kills ahead. And so this might just because of a little bit kind of like player skill level discrepancy. Tuskar going right for the kill, actually. He's a lot higher level, has Warrior's Punch, has Snowball. He's going to go for anything. No. Looks like he might have just wanted to check the bottom room, but he will find nothing. Maybe he'll go for a bottom gank. No, looks like he's going to return right back to mid. Let's see how Meepo and Mirana are doing. Meepo handily leading the CS against Mirana, and Mirana's still not really able to put up enough harass against the Meepo. Oh, Moonlight Shadow, here we go. Let's see what's happening. Looks like there's a dive from the Sentinel, but that Moonlight Shadow retaliation. Is there a Black Hole? No, there's the Malefice. Time Walk on cooldown. 9 seconds, looks like he'll be able to get away, but Witch Doctor, Magic Missile, where's the follow-up? What's Lycan doing? What's Enigma doing? Oh, nice wolves. Nice wolf block. Is there enough damage between the wolves and the Islands? No, it looks not. Let's see Witch Doctor skill build. 2 points in cash, 2 points in Voodoo Restoration. So a very strong build here without the Maledict, because it's probably very hard to get in range for that Maledict, but that extra heal is really valuable. Let's see, going on Ember Spirit here, no, zips out. Looks like the Snowball will be way short. But again, Tuskar still seems to be winning his lane, really bowling out this Ember Spirit. It's probably pretty hard, for Ember to contest, especially since he kind of maxed Shearing Chain. That's pretty interesting, to be honest. A lot of people I know would max Flame Guard just because of that extra damage, the extra duration, and the extra damage block. Tuskar does have that Wash Punch, but having more points in Flame Guard I think would be better to kind of just negate the burst damage from the Ice Shards and the Snowball. So I'll be kind of interesting to see. Never mind. It looks like we got our answer. Tuskar is not going to be getting Sigil early on. Cast, 1 bounce, 2 bounce. It looks like that's going to be it. Are they going to initiate? It's a pretty far dive with how? With the Spirits. Wolves. Use the Wolves to attack. It looks like. Oh, nice kill. Looks like if they get anything back in return. Void has a time walk in 2 seconds. Not make sure I don't miss any kill on the bottom lane. Vengeful Spirit dies, Void dies. Looks like to another Soul Consumption combo from the Visage. So they got the Void in return for both the Lycan and the Vengeful Spirit. TP back in. Let's see if they can pick off this Visage. Oh, the Wolves coming back. Nice play. No, those Wolves very strong. Can really outrun some of these support heroes. Looks like Ember unfortunately misses chains. So Tuskar, Rune. He has the haste rune going off the top lane. Looks like he'll find Ember Spirit. He still has Flame Guard on though. And so let's see if he's able to get the kill here. Or will this be a turnaround because Enigma's coming in right now. Is there a black hole? Will he use it? No, he's level 5 still. Unfortunately, this Enigma had a pretty good start in the early game. But since then, the supports from the Radiant side have been really able to pressure this Enigma. He doesn't really have level 6 yet. He's pretty close to, the mech. What's this? Looks like he's gonna go for Soul Ring. He's going back for a Soul Ring. Even though he got a Bucklet first, maybe to help out some of the dies or anything. Alright, here we go. Chronosphere on Lycan, solo, Massive Madness. Looks like helps knock there in time. This should be an easy kill on the Lycan. Nice play, again, by Playasaurus Rex. They're really asserting their dominance here on the top lane. Ember Spirit rotation. Nope, but looks like they do not want any piece of these three on the top lane. So, overall, let's take a look at the early gold and XP charts. We definitely have a strong lead for the Radiant, both the gold and experience. So, even though the kills might be very similar, let's see if Wingman can catch back. Flame Guard's still on. Let's see if he can kind of get this Tuskar. Snowball, Vengeful Spirit. His Magic Guard's running out. This might be an easy kill. Vengeful Spirit rotation. Magic's one. Oh, nice play. This should be another kill. On this Vengeful Spirit here. Enigma's coming in again. Still no black hole. So Enigma might be rotating, kind of zoning Tuskar and the Witch Doctor back, but isn't really able to turn that around with a black hole. So that's kind of unfortunate. I think Enigma really needs to focus on that level 6. And excuse me one moment, guys. Let me make sure that the volume and the audio is on. It looks like everything's okay. So just get right back into the game. So kind of looking at the scoreboard here, we definitely have Playasaurus Rex in quite a big of a lead, both in farm and kills. It seems to be that this aggressive tri-lane is doing a lot of work, as we would expect. This Enigma, farming Enigma though, has not really paid off, just because he's not level 6, he doesn't have a fast mech, and Wingman really need that early game, assistance to kind of help them starve off these games, many potential pushes, just because, they've had a jungle Enigma rather than doing a defensive tri-lane. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, guys. Missed a kill on bottom here. Looks like a Searing Chain into an arrow combo on the Meepo. Nice play by Wingman, just exactly what they needed to just get these pickoffs and kind of get back into the game. And kind of like try to create space for this Lycan to catch up all around the map. And so here we go, engagement mid, cast on the Enigma, Ice Shards. Ooh, looks like Ice Shards were not able to track Enigma in. That might have been a kill if that happened, but looks like Tuskar going deep. Where's the Searing Chains? Where's the turnaround? Black Hole, they overlap that stun a little bit. Action coming on top. Looks like they might go on the Void. They got the face of, they got the Vengeful Spirit kill. Lycan ult, that channel time, that might allow Lycan to get that kill on the face of Void because of that cast time. He only got a kill on a Visage. 1-for-1 trade in the top lane, but they got that Tuskar kill in the middle with that black hole. So a nice play by both teams, especially Wingman, kind of like being at the right place at the right time and kind of turning some of those kills around. Alright, so now I have a little bit of lull into the action. Let's kind of take a quick item check and see what everyone's going for. One moment here, guys. Alright, here we go. Here's the item screen. Let's see. We have a Void again with that really quick Massive Madness that we saw earlier. Let's see what kind of items that Meepo wants to go for. Let's see if he's going to go for something like a fast blink or fast edge. But it looks like he just has a lot of gold save up right now. Misses the net. Looks like there'll be no gold. But here we go. Rotation in coming from the Dire on this Meepo. Malefice. Where's the Malefice? Where's the arrow? Is there a dodge? Is there a dodge? TP response from the Visage on this Meepo. Let's see if they can get a kill right here. Nice clean kill from the Dire. Keeping that Meepo down. We haven't really seen Meepo rotate too much. He's kind of just been on bottom farming. But these kills are really crucial because Meepo is indeed the last hit leader right now. So we don't want a Meepo to kind of run away with the game and have like an early Axe, early Blink, kind of something what we expect to see from like Sing Sing or Excalibur, and just kind of be a pressure and menace all over the map. So kind of do a quick level check here. We definitely have, most of these heroes have their ultimate. We're kind of missing a level 6 on a Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit, I think that would be pretty good for kind of swapping out the hero that Tuskar goes into. That Ice Shard, Snowball, Combo, just swap out that hero and force Tuskar to be in the position. Looks like they're going to catch out Tuskar. Remnant forward, Flame Guard, easy kill, nice arrow. Let's see if the Radiant is able to respond. Wingman has had a series of unanswered kills so far, and I think that's just due to the fact that Playasaurus Rex is playing a little bit, recklessly. Tuskar was walking around there. They just saw a kill on Meepo bottom, but he didn't really check to see if the Dire heroes were still there or not. And so that was kind of just a feat. That's a needless kill and they're really able to get a trade off of that. You know, Lycan, he's been top this whole time. He has a Vlads, Enigma has his mech. So that's, you know, very good item progression for the Dire. And let's see if, you know, Playasaurus Rex can, you know, continue that early game streak they had earlier. You know, going around, getting these kills, and kind of just like using their composition and their ability to have a lot of burst damage and just make Wingman pay for any kind of like out of position they might have. So right now we have Lycan solo pushing out the top lane while we do have two heroes bottom for the Dire. It seems like there might be some engagement mid. Here we go, Wave of Terror, Remnant in. Oh no, this might be a little bit too big of a die, especially with Void nearby. Here we go, Snowball, dodge, nice. They really gotta get out of there, especially with the Void coming in, Visage as well. Looks like this should be a dead Vengeful Spirit, but let's see if they can get sorry, this should be dead Vengeful Spirit. Let's see if they can get the Ember Spirit. But no, it looks like Ember will be okay. You know, nice return kill there. 3 heroes committed, but you know, that's no problem. They're in the area anyway. But, you know, but they did give up a top tier 1 front to the Lycan. And so no, I'd say probably that was an even break. They broke even. But you know, Mirana and Enigma are pushing the bot lane. Here we go. Familiar's coming. Let's see this Enigma. Looks like he might be dead. Where's the Grave Chill? No Grave Chill just yet. Waiting for a Familiar stun. Maybe a little bit of miss micro. Enigma does have a mech though. Let's see what he exactly wants to do. Witch Doctor is coming in as well. Easy kill on that Enigma. The mech unfortunately was not enough against the Medallion of Courage pickup on the Visage. So Medallion of Courage plus those Familiars, a lot of damage, and Enigma doesn't have any kind of escape mechanism. So pretty easy kill there for the Radiant. You know, that's what they were doing before. You know, using their support heroes and some of their cores just to go for those like really nice, easy pickoffs, 2-on-1, not committing too many resources for those pickoffs. Let's kind of take a look at the farm fragments. Sorry, no, Vengeful Spirit getting cut out here. Where's the Wall's Punch? He's a half health TP in. No, this should be an easy kill for the Tuskar. Nice kill by the Tuskar. Looks like Dire probably a little bit better warding. Right now, they do have a protective ward into their jungle, but you know, a lot of the action for the last 5 minutes has kind of been in this bottom Radiant area. And so I think that the supports for Wingman definitely need to get better ward vision up in this area to kind of just help, you know, protect the heroes who are rotating and kind of protect them around in case she might get backstabbed. So here we go, 3 heroes bot lane. Mirana a little bit grouped up here. Let's see if they can get this tower. Did they glyph yet? Free glyph. Nice dodge. Let's see if there's a Familiar stun there and chase for it. No. Looks like a Moonlight Shadow. And, you know, there's a lot of Dire heroes, you know, in the vicinity. Let's see if they can turn it around with the Moonlight Shadow, but no, it doesn't seem like it. Instead, you know, the position 1 heroes for both the Radiant and the Dire should be content with farming. You know, Voice has been farming for most of the time, as well as Lycan. Let's take a quick look at the net worth of these players here. We have, you know, the top net worth belonging to Playasaurus Rex. You know, that's not too surprising since they did get that early lead. But, you know, the Dire is really close on their tails. They have 4 heroes that are very close. It seems to be like a 4 core with that Vengeful Spirit. And, you know, Vengeful Spirit is probably one of the strongest supporters in the game with that aura and that swap. So, Wingman and Playasaurus Rex are both in pretty good shape there. Oops, sorry about that. Looks like I missed a solo kill on the top lane. Looks like it was just a easy time walk in Chronosphere with that Massive Madness. You know, I think that's really one time where that, you know, 1.5 second transformation time really doesn't allow Lycan to escape just because of that extra transformation time, or he may have been dead in the Chrono already. So, sorry I missed that kill. But, you know, there's a lot of action going around the map. And let's see what kind of items these players are going to be looking for next. You know, Enigma and Lycan both have, you know, their, like, first tier items. I'm not sure if Lycan will kind of transition to a more pushing item with something like a Necro 3, or maybe he'll go do a little bit more team fight with, like, a BKB or an AC. It's going to be really interesting to see what they want to go for, especially in this Enigma as well. You know, Playasaurus Rex has a pretty good amount disabled. That Walrus Punch, Cast, Familiar Stun, Chronosphere, Net. There's a lot of stops to that black hole, so I'm looking forward to seeing Enigma get that BKB. Here we go, Enigma wanted to do the bottom lane. 3 meeples. Looks like Enigma's going to trade his life here just to feed. If he uses that third lane, he can TP out right now. Enigma, you can TP out. Are you going to? No. Looks like easy kill for the meeple. I definitely think there's an opportunity for me to Enigma to TP out once 3 nets were used. But, you know, again, nice play by the meeple, kind of holding that last net, getting that Geo Strike slow instead. Here we go. Rotation onto the Mirana. Mirana, can she leap out into the Fox? Ooh, that leap. Can she get out in time? Nice play. No, that leap was a little bit unfortunate. She wasn't able to make it into the trees, but she was still able to get out at the same time. So, no harm done there. You know, I think Playasaurus Rex has really been taking control of this game again. But I really didn't think the Enigma needed to be there to drop those deep, dire wards, you know? He was going in without smoke, minimum ward vision. He just ran right into the meeple, so that was pretty unfortunate. But we do have a group up here for the Radiant. We have 4 heroes bottom with the
Dire's
Void kind of
bottom
pressuring
tower
top.
is under
We have
attack.
5 heroes converging to bottom lane
Dire's structures are
for the
fortified.
Dire. Let's see what's gonna break out here. You know, Meepo. Let's see. I know Meepo. No, he still does not have his Axe Scepter yet. He's pretty close though, very farmed. So he'll have it in just a little bit, especially if they win this team fight. No, but we have all 5 heroes right now. 4 Wingmen down here. No, sorry. 4. Lycan looks like he went back to apply some more split push pressure. Let's see if anything breaks out. There's really no good form of initiation for Wingman right now with a low level swap. Oh, Ember Spirit Remnant in. Looks like they're gonna catch out Visage. Tuss is there, but you know, that should just be an easy kill for the Visage unless Tuss stays around too long and gets caught by another Searing Chains. But no, looks like they just want to play it safe. And here we go, Void hunting that Lycan. Let's see who's gonna get him this time. Hopefully I can catch it as well. Nope, looks like, you know, Lycan saw it, these 2 wards right here. I'm pretty sure the Dire did see Witch Doctor place that ward, so that should be a signal for the supports from the Dire to just get that quick D ward for the Void. So Void doesn't have these opportunities. Alright, here we go. Oh, ooh, whiff chrono from the Void. That's unfortunate, but looks like there's no follow-up or no punishment for that back chrono. But the only thing is, the chrono will be down. There's no blink on Enigma to catch up with the Tuskar or the Void. So no, that was just kind of just a blown chrono, covered, Ember Spirit and Ventral Spirit, God, so many spirits, are able to get this bottom tier 1 tower. So that's a pretty nice exchange. You know, wasted chrono, but they were able to get the bottom tower. It'll be even better if they can get out alive. Yep, looks like there's no detection so far. Ventral Spirit kind of lingering around, gonna TP out in the woods, I suspect. No, hopefully doesn't get caught out. Alright, looks like she made her free. So nice play by Wingman. No, baiting out that, well, not really baiting out that Chronos here, but they were able to get something in return, that bottom tier 1 tower. And so for both teams, all tier 1 towers are down. Oh, sorry, there's still a Radiant tier 1 tower up left in the middle, but no, most of the external towers are down. So nice play by both sides, just kind of like getting some nice even trades for those kills that they may have. Here we go, first item on Tuskar after the drums is a Blink Dagger. So, you know, I haven't really seen a lot of Blink Dagger Tuskar, so I can't really judge. You know, a lot of Tuskars, you know, in pub games might go for something like Lothar's, maybe a damage item like a Deso, but Blink in, what exactly does Tuskar want to do here? He blinks in Water's Punch. The only bad thing is that Water's Punch does not get his full damage when a hero is at full HP when he blinks in, so that's a little bit, you know, contradictory, but still, it could be a very good form of initiation. But, you know, Enigma with that mech, if kind of Tuskar just initiates by himself without any follow-up, without something like a Void, you know, Wingman will have a really easy time just punching that Tuskar Blink Dagger. Here we go. Void with the double damage going to the pit. I'm pretty sure they saw that with this Void here, so let's see if there's going to be an arrow or anything to scout out. No, nothing so far. Did he smoke in? Maybe I missed it. I'm sorry about that. But no, it looks like this Void might just get this Roshan uncontested. Really, Roshan against this Dire lineup, you know, themselves. They have the Aura, they have the Lycan, and the Eidolons to take Roach, but it looks like it might be the Radiant who kind of sneak away with this one. Alright, here we go. Vicious Familiars, just trying to make sure, trying to secure that Roshan for the Void. So they see the Vicious right now. Let's see if that sends any signals. Vicious heading to the Roshan pit, but looks like it's way too late. Nice play by the Radiant. You know, it's kind of sneaking in that Roshan, even though there's a good chance he might have saw it. You know, Void, let's see how he's doing so far in items. He has the, wow, very glass cannon build right now. Massive Madness right into the Chrysalis. I guess it's okay since he does have that Aegis, so even if he jumps in and has a bad Chronosphere, he won't be punished too hard, just due to the fact that he has an Aegis. Let's take a look at the item progression for some of the Dire team as well. We have Ember Spear almost with that Battle Fury. That'll be definitely very key to pick up. You know, so the Ember Spear with the Howl and Winter Spirit Aura will have really nice cleave, really nice wave clearing to kind of stop this push that's going on right now. But it looks like due to the Aegis, you know, Phoenix can't really contest this bottom tier 2 push. And so that's a free tower. Looks like Lycan's gonna fall right now. No ultimate. Chrono Serum might not be needed, but you know, still nice kill on the Lycan. They can probably get the tier 2 mid right now. Unless there's a buyback. Meeple, wow. Falls deep. He has the Ags right now, but Arrow looks like the damage. Don't quite have enough damage to go through this Meeple right now. You know, 1500 HP, that increased base magic resistance. Looks like Wingman, you know, they did have some pretty nice fights and pretty nice kills in the mid game, but looks like their damage might be a little bit lacking, especially with Lycan just getting picked up all these times. He does have a level 2 Necro book, but oh wow, nice Blink Black Hole, 3 people. Let's see if they can do anything with this. Oh wow, so many things going on. Looks like Witch Doctor dies to the Searing Chains. Looks like Void gets his Aegis toss. There's a turnaround with the snowball. Holy cow, I have no idea what's going on, but looks like Radiant manages to turn around on the Enigma. You know, a nice Black Hole, but the follow-up was not there fast enough. You know, Ember Spirit was in the corner, but he didn't get enough Searing Fist. I'm sorry, Slide of Fist or Searing Chain. That's a nice turnaround for the Radiant side. You know, that was originally a 2 for 0, but they were able to make that into an even 3 for 3, and now they're kind of pressuring this mid-tier 2 tower, but looks like they have to get out now. Ember Spirit's still pretty healthy. And no, Lycan, Lycan, no, back alive. So I got a quick note here that, Snowball is good at all stages of the opponent's HP, so my bad there.
Dire's top
You guys
tower
must have
is
forget that
under
in the patch
attack.
notes. I guess that's probably why, Walrus Punch. Tuskar is going for that Blink Dagger. Very nice initiation just to, get that initiate in and kind of bait for that Void, Blink, Walrus Punch allows everyone to clump up to hit the Tuskar, really just bait out that nice easy Chrono Sphere for that Void. Here you go, Tuskar, fighting the Ember Spirit, but this might be more than what he wanted, There's so many heroes right here. He already used his Snowball. Oh, nice Blink, but unfortunately did not destroy that Magic Missile. He still got stunned with it, so Tuskar overextending a little bit. Kind of feeding up that kill. In this patch, those overextensions are punched a little bit more than 6.81. The Ice Frog has been playing around with like the exact numbers for the gold gain, but still, there's no reason to feed away those kills. It looks like Tuskar is a little bit more confident. And, Playasaurus Rex is definitely in the lead. Here you can see on the net worth that the top 2 leaders, the top 3 out of the 4 leaders in net worth are from the Radiant side. So a little bit of aggressive play is not to be punished. Here you go. I heard him arrow. It's gonna miss. There's a nice double damage here for in the top room spot. Looks like Vengeful Spear kind of. Oh, nice. Chrono Sphere by the Void, catching out that Lycan. Probably will get the Vengeful Spear. No, looks like they just decided to stop. Oh, excuse me, the Enigma kill. Here you go, Meeple getting howled up. Those Necro look so much damage. Places Void very low too, and no Chrono Sphere. The Void feeds. Witch Doctor also very low. That Howl plus Necro Minion, so much damage. Looks like Vicious is about to go down too. Wow, nice team fight for Wingman. Looks like they're only able to get that Enigma for that trade. Looks like that Howl with that Lycan was just a little bit too much damage. Playasaurus Rex kind of came into that fight 1 by 1 or 2 by 2. They weren't very organized, and honestly, they don't really have a very strong offensive lineup. Their lineup is more about killing and kind of just chasing down opponents. But that fight, after they spent a lot the Chrono Sphere on that Enigma, they weren't really able to follow up with anything else. Tuskar does have that Blink Walrus Punch, but that's just single target focus, and that's not enough damage to go through this mech, go through that Lycan with the Howl, Max Howl, and that Necro Minion, and that Playasaurus. So nice team fight by Wingman. That definitely got him back in this game. Here we go. They're fighting nice snowballs, delaying for the 2 TVs to come in. Looks like Lycan needs to get out, so does Ember Spear. Let's see if they can catch the Lycan. One Meeple, are the other Meeples poofing in? Where's the extra nets? No, looks like the other Meeples are still in base. Lycan gets out. Is he gonna kick down to that Maledict? Let's see. Nope, looks like he survived. Ember Spear might be in a pickle here. Oh no. God, just juking that Tuskar. Double flame around him, but still. Oh, see, that's one of the faulty things about the, that new that new ice charge. It explodes on where you click it, so he kind of like underestimated how fast Ember Spirit was and kind of missed that opportunity to get a return kill there. But still, again, nice plays by Wingman. Let's see if Playasaurus Rex can answer back with the tower push. Black Hole is up. Black Hole is up. Lycan, however, does not have that shapeshift. Last patch, this shapeshift might be up like in 20 seconds, but it is not up right now. Meeple going in, Blink, Black Hole, nice Black Hole, 4 people. Let's see if there's any follow-up. There's no follow-up right now. Slide up, Fist. Oh, nice play, big crit. They cleaned up that Meeple right away. Void. Here we go. Chrono Sphere. Oh, Ember Spear kind of missing an opportunity to get that Void there. He just, slide a Fist while that Mathematics came down. He might have had a chance to kill that Void, but instead he goes for the Enigma. Still a good kill. But that Void, is really who they want to kill. That Meeple and Void are the, the most important heroes on the Radiant side for, to focus in during that Black Hole. But again, very nice Black Hole by Wingman, catching 4 people. The follow-up was there a little bit late, but still just made it just in time to get that kill on Meeple. Of course, Playasaurus Rex to achieve. Nice swap into Witch Doctor. Should be an easy kill. Nice free kill. Oh, Tuskar going back in. What is he doing? This can't be just another feed. Especially Searing Chains coming out to go down, and a Mystic Magic Missile as well. Tuskar blinks in to his death. Playasaurus Rex seems to be kind of throwing away that early lead they have. Let's kind of take a look at the gold and EXP chart right now. We definitely see it going, the other way. So I can definitely say that Playasaurus Rex has been playing a little bit sloppy since they got that early lead. Wingman has a pretty strong 5-man composition lineup that Howl plus Vengeance Aura cannot be underestimated on how much damage it does. Along with something like a Vlad's Aura. Let's look at some of their heroes. Vengeful Spirit hitting for plus 30 damage. No Howl though, so Howl, I think that's another 50 damage right there. Yeah, another 50 damage. So Vengeful Spirit, a hero like her, but hitting for 120 damage with that Vlad's, maybe 150. So everyone on Wingman's just hitting really hard right now, and I think Playasaurus Rex is kind of just underestimating that a little bit. Nice swap out, 2 faces away. Except no magic missile. He just turns around with the familiars. Wow, that's a little bit of a mistake from the Vengeful Spear. He did not expect the Familiars to be there, and Lycan can kind of just do a little bit more damage than he did, but no, it's just a little bit unfortunate. But a little bit unfortunate there. Well, unfortunately, I'm sorry, but I missed the Meeple kill earlier, and so it looks like Ember Sphere was able to pick him off. And again, no, sorry about missing all these kills, guys, but no, I do think this game has been really exciting, lots of kills back and forth. And we'll kind of see what the game plan is for these two teams. You know, the Roshan should be spawning up pretty soon. Enigma with that Invis Room, just kind of scouting it out. Here we have 2 heroes rotating with the Enigma, but it looks like they see it. So they kind of guessed that, you know, Invisible Heroes here right now. Why would they be playing so aggressive? I did not mention this before, but oh, nice Chrono Spear. This might be a 3-for-0 here, or at least a 2-for-0. Here you go, Enigma. You should really just get out of there. Leave those two to die. Mirana is able to make it out. The Miller stuns do not come in time. So I didn't mention this earlier, but you know that Vicious has been farming very well from that early game. He does have that item scepter. And let's do a quick item check right now. And so hopefully no more action happens in the next minute or so. Let's take a look at the items. You know, Enigma with showing off that blink multiple times. Blink mechanism. I'm not sure if you're going to be looking for a BKB since his black holes have been very nice so far. Lycan with that Necromony, looks like he's going to be going for a BKB. Oh wow. Here we go. Deal is already up on the Ember Spear, so no, that'll be very hard for the Meeple player since he's kind of clumping up all his Meeples together. So no, Ember Spear looks like he'll be the main damage dealer for Wingman. Looks like fight about to break out. Blink. No, sorry, no blink. Just a little bit of a sleight of fist skirmish here. Let's see if this missile's gonna hit him. No, just a little bit too short. Alright, here we go. Looks like most of the major ultimates are up from both sides. The only thing we're missing here is Moonlight Shadow and the Chronosphere. How long is there for Chronosphere? 20 seconds. Let's see if they can catch him out. We're Chains, Bolas. No, looks like Bolas is not on cooldown yet, you know, but that Frost side are doing a lot of work, just kind of slowing down the chase from the Dire side. And unfortunately, even though that Wingman has a lot of nice chasing power with that Ember Spear, with the arrow, with the swap, we're not able to capitalize and kind of pick off any other kills. So let's kind of see what Playasaurus Rex wants to do from here. Sorry, 1 second. Looks like, no, like it. Oh, nice Ice Shards block. That's one of the benefits of this new Ice Shards change. Looks like wolves are coming in. Ooh, whew. Sorry about that again. Looks like no Ember was able to catch out Meeple. I'm guessing just with a nice slide of change combo. Looks like he pays with the in that Chronos. Let's see if there be any kills. 3 heroes, 4 Playasaurus Rex. Well, looks like no Wingman is in full retreat, losing their Ember Sphere, their biggest damage dealer. But no, that's in exchange for a Chronosphere. Let's see, you know, if Lycan and Mirana can take advantage of this confusion and come get a kill on the Void, on the Tuskar. Here we go, Sentry Ward down here. Can they see him? No, it looks like Tusk is just trying to chase him. Ooh, nice dodge by the Lycan. Lycan really tanky. I'm not sure. I think Tuskar wants to get out there. Yes, he does. You know, nice play from, you know, Playasaurus Rex kind of be able to answer that kill. Unfortunately, they were not able to get any more kills there. Nice juke by the Lion, but they are able to get that tier 1 mid tower, so that's very nice for them. Enigma showing a little bit of signs of aggression. Again, I think that Frost side are really doing a lot of work. Just a kind of annoying Playasaurus Rex overall. Nice arrow dodge with the snowball. Let's see what's going on. Looks like it's gonna go on Vengeful Spirit. Oh well, oh no, it's gonna be a 2 defense position. Enigma black hole is gonna use it. No, looks like he definitely had a nice chance here to use a black hole. 1-man black hole, not exactly what he wants. Are they going to get a kill on the Visage? Yes, they are. Black hole, 1 person. I think Enigma should have just kind of man up there and black hole where the Vengeful Spirit was standing. That could have been, you know, easy 2-for-0 pick off there. But instead, they only get 1. Visage, not exactly who you want to get with that black hole. You know, black hole's gonna be down. Here you go, Chrono Spear on the Lycan. This should be a kill, unless he gets hit by the arrow. No, Meeple in the way. Kill on Lycan. You know, this Lycan has been dying a lot, so I can't really blame him. Just the fact that, you know, that his nerf in Shapeshift just makes him a lot less survivable to something like a Chronosphere. You know, and Void, pretty far himself, probably has a Daedalus. Yes, he has a Daedalus and his BKB right now, so Void definitely a major damage contributor for the Radiant. Sorry. Sorry, it's a quick break here, guys. Alright, looks like there's a little bit of flaw in the action. Let's kind of take a quick look at the item progression. You know, we have Void and Ember Spirit kind of just leading their teams in damage output. Meeple, you know, was a network leader and last hit leader for the early part of the game, but since then he's been like dying every fight. He's been dying a Black Hole, dying an Ember Spear, and so Meeple only has an Axe Scepter and a Blink Dagger to show right now. So it looks like it'll be up to Void to kind of clear this game for Playasaurus Rex. But I don't really want to estimate the rest of Playasaurus Rex. You know, Witch Doctor working on that Axe, and Visage already has an Axe and a Medallion. Looks like he might be going for, I'm guessing, an Orchid Scepter here. So Visage, a lot of single target focus with that Grave Shield and the Medallion. So Visage is kind of like, you know, what we expect from someone like Aoi 2000, just that semi-carry Visage, being able to just do a lot of damage in these fights. You know, his familiar drops have been pretty good so far. Familiar scouts. Oh, excuse me. No, that's one thing actually I did not mention yet. No, they have that nice Wave of Terror plus that Sleight of Fist. That's a lot of nice damage. Oh, BKB on the Void. Oh, nice swap out. Looks, but he really wants that Ember kill. Void going out. Large jump. Let's see if Ember can catch up anyone. No, looks like, oh, nice. Wow, big crit. Catching out the Visage as well with the arrow. Meepo comes in. Is there enough damage? Ember Spirit's very healthy. Where's the Sleight of Fist? It's about to go down. Is he can get it off? No, Sleight of Fist. Oh, it's like he might go down right here. Enigma, no black hole. And looks like, you know, this trade has been pretty even so far. Liking be able to do a lot of damage as well as, you know, Tuskar and the Familiar. So 2 for 2 trade, 2 cores on the dire side. Looks like if they can get a third one, it'll be very nice. Or if they can get 4 heroes here, Liking no shapeshift. Looks like unfortunately they're not able to get any of those kills. So you know that's a 2 for 2 trade. They're able to get 2 cores on the Radiant side for, you know, a core and a Vengeful Spirit on the dire side. So I like to think that no Wingman might have came back ahead, especially if they're able to get the tower or no, or just go for Roshan. They still have Lycan, they still have Eilons. There's no reason why they can't just go for Roshan right now. And you just could kind of get an Aegis lead on one of their heroes. You know, it would be really nice to get an Aegis on that Ember Spirit since he's their main source of DPS, but let's see if they're able to get anything at all. Lycan and Enigma and Potom going to the bot lane. Can they convert this tower before, you know, Radiant has a chance to respawn? Tuskar still... Alright, looks like they took that tower too fast for me to even talk about it. Alright, so, you know, nice play by Wingman. They were able to get a tower and kind of break even in that fight. But, you know, what do we have here? A double damage rune. They put that on the Lycan or the Mirana. Let's see how she's doing it around him. She has an Orchid. That's really interesting, you know. Orchid is very good for shutting down heroes without a BKB. There's still no BKB on Tuskar. The only BKB they have is on Faceless Void, you know, but that Orchid can be very good for, you know, kind of canceling a Witch Doctor ultimate. But I still don't really know if a Orchid is worth it. Orchid's damage, no, Mirana's not intelligence. She only gets, let's see, plus 30 damage and some pretty good attack speed, but, you know, I'm not sure that's the best bang for your buck. I'm not sure how important the signs will be in this game. I think something more traditional like a Monair or even a Deso, you know, kind of really just increases the damage output for the rest of the team. You know, the static field from Monair would be really good on a Lycan, and something like Desolator would be really good for, you know, the Ember Spirit to kind of get that physical DPS. So, but, you know, I'm sure Pom knows what she's doing by picking up this Orchid. Looks like she'll be going into a Maelstrom next, though, so she's kind of going back to the more traditional right-click build. Here we go. Looks like they're kind of posturing on that Rosh Pit. Looks like, I can't really tell whose war this is right now. The mini-map's kind of coming over, but looks like that's a Dire? Yeah, that's a Dire ward. Oh, looks like this, essentially we're just a little bit short, so it looks like everyone kind of sees each other posturing around the pit. You know, Ember Spirit, 3 remnants up right now. That does not mean, that means he does not have an escape remnant, I don't think, at the moment. So if he gets caught out, that'd be very bad. But here we go. Remnant just to jump to in case anything here happens. And if he's fast enough, you know, he might be able to bait out a Void Chronosphere. Let's see. Goes for the bounty rune, still has that bottle. Let's see what these teams exactly want to do to get an edge in this, you know, Ross pit. You know, I think, I'm not really sure. Oh, here we go. This is Void, solo Chronosphere on the Enigma, nice kill. You know, but that's a Chrono down. If the Enigma has a buyback, he does not. He might be able to kind of punish the Radiant and kind of just go for a pick. Oh, here, whoa, nice crits. Ember Spirit charging in. I think that's, he's fighting up a little bit more he can shoot. He needs that Sleight of Fist cooldown. Here we go. Nice swap out, putting the Vengeful Spirit. Nice kill, 2 kills for the Dire side, getting the Tuskar and the Visage. Lycan going to work, doing more damage than people can put out at the moment. Axe, no, Witch Doctor, oh, no Axe though. Witch Doctor goes down to the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit just doing so much work, but Void cleaning up the Dire as well. Looks like 4 for 4 right now. The Void came in late, and the Ember Spirit was saved from before, so it looks like, you know, the damage done from both teams are able to kind of just clean out the rest of the opponent's team. So, wow, nice play from both sides. You know, it's unfortunate for Wingman that Void has gotten these kills. That means he'll be ever closer to his next item choice, whether it's something like a Butterfly, you know, for extra DPS. But you know, what this might mean is that they might actually have to kind of cede the Roshan to this Void, who is more than capable of soloing it by himself. So, nice play by the Void this game. You know, he's been really fighting those solo pickoffs on the Lycan. He had a nice solo pickoff on Enigma there. You know, Enigma's Black Holes have been really like winning the game for, you know, Wingman so far. And Void, you know, had the right of mind to kind of just go in, solo pick off that Enigma, even without the Chronosphere. Kind of trying to trading a Chronosphere for a Black Hole. So I'm not really sure if that's worth it, but in the end, it seems like Void came out on top, so I'd say nice play by the Void. Let's see if we can catch out Void here. Looks like, alright, here we go. Let's see if they can turn this around. Void, does he have BKB? 12 seconds. They do not want to chase here. Can they get the kill though? No, there's a black hole. Is he gonna expend it? Swap. Looks like, the miscommunication here. Nibble goes back. Vengeful Spirit goes forward. Void's about to have his BKBs, but he has no mana though, so that's one thing that's kind of stopping Void. BKB, kind of just baiting that. Nice pickup by the Void. Unfortunately, Wingman's communication was not on the same page there. They should have both retreated or both went for it. I think it probably would have been worth it just driving the black hole there for the Void. He drops black hole, Void's down. They might be able to get the Aegis, so I do think using that black hole there on the Void might have been worth it. Especially with Lycan and Ember Spirit respawning back. He could have easily taken that Roshan panel unless Void had buyback. Alright, yes, but he does. Let's see if I can do a quick buyback check. Right now, looks like only Void and Meepo have it. So, Playasaurus Rex, nothing to lead. Let's see if that's reflected in the golden experience graph. No, it's not. It looks like, it's a pretty even game so far right now. But I do think, Playasaurus Rex has a lineup that can make a little bit more mistakes than Wingman. Here we go. Wow. Here we go. Sleight of Fist. Oh, nice arrow from Marana. Here we go. Should be a dead Tuskar. Uses Orchid. A little bit redundant. Oh, nice play. Nice chain bullets combo by the Ember. Nice 2 kills by the Ember. Let's see if they can convert this into a Roshan or a tower. So, so again, this game's going back and forth. Really nice game here so far. Both teams kind of just trading kills. Let's see, if which team, has the right of mind to choose the right objectives here. Do they want to kind of push the tier 1 mid, or do they want to go for this Roshan? Right here, Roshan is pretty healthy HP, but with the Visage and the Tusker down, I think that Playasaurus Rex really loses a lot of its team fight potential, especially with the Visage. Visage has been doing a lot of damage in these fights. And what are they doing? Okay, they finally decided to go rush. They took, wasted like a good 15 seconds just kind of dilly-dallying around mid. They should have taken and made to this Roshan a lot quicker, with the Howl, with the Aura, this should fall very quickly. Let's see if, Radiant can respawn in time. Is there a smoke or anything like that? No, it looks like this would be a classic walk over unless the chick's not being smoked right now. No, it doesn't look like it. So this should be a Roshan going to the dire side. Nice pick. Let's see who's going to take it. It looks like, yes, Ember Spirit. That's definitely the right hero. He's by far the heaviest hitting DPS hero on the Radiant side. So with the Aegis on the dire, let's see if they're going to be able to make anything happen. Oh, double damage room up top. If they give this double damage to the Ember Spirit, this could very easily be one of those one Sleight of Fist team wipe games here. Let's see. Kind of just posturing around the pit. Vengeful Spirit does see the double damage, but no, it looks like it's going to be Visage who picks it up. It's kind of a missed opportunity in my book. Just because Ember Spirit, instead of farming the big camp, could have just took that double damage room and just kind of cleaned up shop. But it looks like both teams are kind of just hanging around farming, not really exactly sure what they want to do. This will be a good time to kind of look at the items and see where everyone's kind of going here. Marana did demo Nair, Ember Spirit building up to that BKB. I imagine he'll have it soon. Let's see, is he going to have buyback with this? Right now, there's only buyback on the Marana, Enigma, and the Meepo. So both fights for either team can be pretty catastrophic if they lose. Boy, jump in, Chrono Sphere on 2, 3. Wow, great. Picks off oh wow, great Black Hole response. Keep the Ember Spirit alive. Turn around on the Void. Keep doing enough damage. The Void has the assault care. It's very tanky. Is there enough time to take out this Void? Where is he? Going to right down. Nice channel by the Witch Doctor. Is there enough damage to Meepo clean out? Looks like Playasaurus Rex is winning this team fight right now. Ember Spirit dies twice to the Void, and unfortunately Void makes it out. That Assault Curious pickup, very nice, keeping him alive, along with those backtraps. It looks like unfortunately there's not enough damage from the Wingman. And again, that's what I'm talking about. Void, one good Chrono Sphere kind of to just end the game right here. And that while that was a nice attempt by Enigma to kind of just slow down the Void with that black hole, that means that when the rest of the team comes in, he can't get that black hole off. So if they got the Void, it might have been worth it, but they could just not bring down that Void fast enough. And so unfortunately, it looks like this will be a high ground push for the Sentinel. And there aren't many heroes able to defend it, so there'll be a quick break here for me, guys. Alright, I'm back, everyone. And again, Void has a really nice Chrono Sphere there, and that one Chrono would really win games just because of the fact that Ember Spirit was not able to do anything that game. That fight. And honestly, with the snowball in and those distant villagers, that was a really nice fight by the Radiant. Jumps in again, it's their Chrono, 2 seconds, a little bit impatient there, probably got a kill. Here we go, lane of Rax for the Radiant. Let's see if they can get a second lane of Rax right here. There's no Ember Spear, 420 seconds, so that should definitely be a second lane of Rax. I really think that everyone should stay back. What is this? 3-man chrono, oh my goodness. Sorry, 2-man chrono. They definitely should have waited for the Ember Spear just so they don't lose, don't give up Mega Creeps. It looks like this might be the end of the game here. Unfortunately, Lycan really has not had that big of an impact besides how Void always there to kind of pick him up. Buyback from 2 players on the bottom. It's no leap. Looks like he's about to die. Ember Spirit. Oh no. Great magic missile. Let's see if they can get the Void. This be a big kill. You know, that streak bonus. Let's see if they can get it. Oh, swap out. Gets the Void. Wow, 700 gold. So much gold for the other team. Let's see if they can get the Tuskar. Tuskar charging out that snowball on the Vengeful Spirit. Nice. Blink out. Oh, nice blink out and blink in by both Tuskar and Enigma. I think that's one thing I didn't really talk about, that snowball with the blink dagger. That's kind of like a puck face shield, you know. You have 4 seconds of invulnerability just so you can get that blink dagger off cooldown. That's pretty cool. I definitely didn't notice that before, but no, nice play from both teams. But it looks like, you know, Playasaurus Rex, unless Wingman have a really nice fight in the coming fights ahead, might just be running away with this game. 2 racks up, Void getting fatter and fatter. Let's see what item he's gonna go for. We don't have to see anything right now. Is there anything on the check? Nope. Does not look like. Did he buy back that last game? Alright, can't really tell. But, no. Void, no. It looks like he did buy back. His buyback is on cooldown. Wingman pushing. Definitely a good time to push. Tuskar still down. No, all they need is this Ember Spirit and Chrono down. Looks like Chrono's up right now, and they definitely have to be careful. Unfortunately, Vengeful Spirit needs to stay back and not get caught by that Chrono Spirit. No, he can either swap out the target that Void is targeting, or just swap out Void himself. Right? So Vengeful Spirit definitely has a key role in this game. Oh, Ember Spirit, boom, gets caught out, caught out by the Void. That's a kill that you cannot give up, especially when Ember Spirit bought back. You know, Ember Spirit is a very strong hero, has 2 Battle Furies and it is, but you know, can't really man fight any hero. Ember Spirit is not one of those heroes that can just stick around and do anything after Sleight of Fist has been used. Maybe early game where there's not enough physical DPS, but this late into the game, both Meepo, even the Visage and the Void have more than enough physical DPS to bring him down. So Ember Spirit definitely should have been a little bit more careful with his position. You know, that's hindsight's 2020, and he was just kind of taking his time to farm a little bit. You know, every little bit counts. You know, so this might be the game-ending push for Playasaurus Rex here. There is no Chrono, but it'll be up soon, faster than the Ember Spirit will be up. So that's one thing to notice, is that Void will be able to get into a fight in Chronosphere. So essentially, there is a window of opportunity for Playasaurus Rex to kind of fight 5-on-4 with everything up. Looks like everyone has their ultimates except for this Void. You know, Visage Familiars, that's not too important, since there's a pair of triplet of Familiars right now. Here you go, Fishing Arrow hits nothing. I think they have to be really careful since Void does have that Chrono Spirit. You know, Void and Enigma have kind of been 2 heroes that are kind of dictating the flow of these fights. Whoever gets a good Black Hole or a good Chrono Spirit really decides the outcome of these fights. And it's much easier for Void and much less punishing for Void if he has a bad Chrono. So, you know, this should be, you know, at least top racks for Void. Void gets signs, but he does have a BKB. What are they doing? Void, Chrono Spirit, nothing. Wow, nice clean away from the Enigma. Can they turn it around? No Ember Spirit yet, but they still get the racks. They came here for the objective. They should really get out. Witch Doctor ult used. Their ults are used. Playasaurus Rex should really get out right now before Ember Spirit comes back, before that blink black hole comes. And here you go. Pursued by Wingman. Let's see if they notice it. Nice play, kind of making that arrow force the Witch Doctor in the opposite direction. Didn't get a kill up here. Sorry, they got a kill on the Meepo. Sorry for missing that. That should just be like, that should just be an easy kill with the Sleight of Fist. Here you go. Chain Bolas on this. There should be a kill on the Visage as well. Let's see if they can get Tuskar. Ember Spirit's kind of fishing. Let's see if he has a sense that Tuskar's just kind of up there waiting. Tuskar has a BKB blink. Not too much item progression here, but Tusk has kind of done his part in the game. He kind of shut down Ember Spirit and lane. His Sigil has been doing a lot in fights in terms of like kind of slowing down their DPS. It kind of has been kind of just a decoy for Void to jump in. So, nicely played from both sides, but, Playasaurus Rex, I think, just played a little bit better, especially the Void. His Chrono Spheres, these last couple fights, have just been spot on. Even though, again, Void can miss a Chrono, it's no big deal. His Chrono will be all just, in a minute. But someone like Enigma who misses up a Black Hole, that's about 2 minutes of cooldown. Well, excuse me, 3 minutes of cooldown. So, that's kind of the difference between Void and Enigma, and when Void first came into popularity in the pro scene, a lot of people were saying how Void is just kind of just a better Enigma. He does a lot of the same things. He does a lot of the same things with his ultimate. Of course, there's a lot of differences, but for this game, both of those 2 heroes really kind of dictate the pace of this game. Here we go. Jump in on Tuskar. Should be dead Tuskar. So nice pick off by Wingman. Let's see if they can get any racks. Void TPing in. Will he go man mode? Kind of just jump in. I think he wants it. He really does. Here we go. Jump in on Ember Spirit. That's exactly what they need. Nice swap out on the Venge. Oh, nice Witch Doctor all along with that. Nice combo there. Oh my god, Emma Spirit can't even fight the Witch Doctor. Oh, Enigma. Nice black hole, but just no more follow-up. Both the Venge and the Marana already dead. Alright, looks like this might be it for Wingman, you know. That was a nice pick-off. You know, they kind of just underestimated how fast Void can really kill the people on their team. Even though that nice swap out on the Ember Spirit from the Vengeful Spirit, Void kind of just switched target, hit them to hit the Vengeful Spirit. You know, that's just another hero dead. And that nice combo, that two-hero combo, the Witch Doctor with the Axe, with that Chrono Sphere, really taking out the supports from their team. So Ember Spirit buys back, but you know, 2v5, let's see what he can do. 3v5, maybe if they just all clump up with a snowball or something, you know, Ember Spirit might be able to pick someone off, but no, here we go, Tusk, snowball, let's see if he can get a nice chain just in time before he blinks out. No, blinks out just in time. But looks like, no, Tusk is, again, it's just distracting. They're just kind of buying time for the bottom base, where Playasaurus Rex is just trying to rax it right now, get those Mega Creeps, finish the game. Let's see what's happening here. Whoa, big sleight of fist. That's not enough. It's able to get the Meepo kill, but you know, again, Ember Spirit, if he gets caught out like that, he just can't do anything. One sleight of fist and he's dead. Void comes in, Chrono Sphere very soon. Let's see if he can get it. High Ground Vision is what a man. Not a man enough, unfortunately. No, this is the game. Mega Creeps. Good game called by Acceptable Ice of the Marana. And what a great game it was, guys. You know, Playasaurus Rex seemed to be the favorite, but both sides put up a really great fight. This was a very back and forth game. We saw some great ults from both sides, but again, it looks like the Void from Playasaurus Rex just had a little bit better Chrono Spirits at the end. You know, he was the one that was able to initiate, while Enigma just kind of had to watch. Well, and he can't really do anything in the Chrono Sphere. So again, nice play by both teams. Playasaurus Rex will advance. No, sorry, will not advance. Will continue into the group stage 4-0. Wingman will drop down to 1-3. And so, no, that was a great game. Really nice picks from both teams. Definitely some cool combos, like, you know, that Tuskar Blink Dagger. That definitely learns something new every day. The Void and Wish Shatter combo was very nice as well. And that overall, the pushing combo from Wingman was pretty nice. But unfortunately, you know, the team fight just went a little bit in favor of the Radiant. So, again, my name is Morgan, and thank you for joining me right now for today's cast for the Illinois Dota 2 League. There'll be a game at 8 o'clock today. It looks like we have about a 45-minute break. I'll leave the stream on, but I'll probably take a little break, get something to drink, get something to eat, and I'll see you guys back here. You know, again, if you have any criticisms or comments, you know, feel free to leave them down below. Just tell me. And again, also, see you guys in a little bit.